Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video, guys. If you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code the Starco to get a free starter pack. To do so, it is pretty simple. You go in the settings, use promo code, and you enter the code STARKO, STARKO. You press OK, and you will receive a free starter pack, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the goodies. Also, guys, if you enjoy the content on the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check the bell so you do not miss any of the Dragon Champion we post on this channel. Also, guys, make sure you drop a like on this video as it helps the channel grow. So, guys, as the title says, today we are going to go into Zerra G12 challenge. We're going to be doing challenge number 1 and challenge number 2 in this video, guys. Well, obviously, we're going to showcase the build, the team, and everything we are going to be using, and the requirement for these G12 challenge we do now on the channel is that gear 11 characters only. They cannot have any gear equipped into their gear 11 characters only, and 5 stars runes max. Those are the requirement. Artifact a little bit stronger. Sometimes we have a mix of 4 stars and 5-star artifact, but the basic is gear 11, guys. So it's something you can duplicate on your account. I mean, even artifact, you can actually take the artifact from your best characters, switch them to those characters, and then, you know, get the challenge and then switch it back if you need better artifact to get the job done. So it's always a possibility. So the first thing we're going to jump, guys, is we're going to jump in the challenge, and we're going to show the team we use for each challenge. So we're gonna go in Zerra challenge here. Challenge number 1, the team we're gonna be using is another team you see here. The team we are going to be using is going to be this team. Zalanor is mandatory for this challenge. So if you have Zalanor, you should have Saboteur by now. Anyways, so we're going to go with Zerra lead, Zalanor, Saboteur, Drumguard, obviously as a tank, and obviously Mordoom. Mordoom is going to be one of the most important characters for those Zerra challenges. So this is the team we're going to be using, guys. And for challenge number 2, we are going to be using the following team: Zerra lead with Ardok, Mordoom, Renta, and Drumguard. All characters you should have at least 7 stars gear 11 on your account if you are ready to do the gear 12 challenge for Zerra, obviously. So we're gonna go take a look at the build of all those characters so you guys can see what we're running it with, and then we're gonna be jumping in the gameplay section after that. So let's start with Mordoom, which is the most important character here. We have ability 7 and 8 because I cannot downgrade those ability on the test server, sadly. Technically, people who have ability 6 or 7 here, that does not really matter. This ability is just remove more buff, but this is not really a game breaker. We're going to be running with 6 potency runes. We're going to be running with a damage percentage artifact here because at gear 13 does not need more potency. So that's kind of something that is deficient on him for this gear 12 challenge. By the way, guys, if we look at the stats really fast, we have 4.2k magic damage, we have 243 speed, and we have 106% potency. So pretty basic stats. Second characters on the list for the challenge number 1 is Zerra. We're running with 4 speed and 2 potency runes, so really not optimal for her either. Artifact, we are running with a 36 potency artifact, best artifact we can actually put on her anyway. If you're ready to get her to gear 12, you should have a 36% potency artifact on her at the moment. If we look at the stats really fast here, we have 3.4k physical damage, we have 246 speed, and we have 98% potency. If we move to the next characters that was in this challenge, that is this guy, and you can see, guys, no runes is past 5-star rune to make it, you know, easier for you guys to replicate those builds. So we actually run him with a 4-star artifact here, 18% potency here. Oh, wrong button here, sorry guys. I meant to press the rune button. And then we're running with 4-star runes on him, 4 speed and 2 potency. The stats we do have on him is 3.5k magic damage. We have 217 speed and 88% potency. Probably my weakest characters we are going to be using in those challenges. And honestly, this guy is gonna get smacked at the start. First hit is gonna die anyway in the gameplay, so you can bring him there level 80 gear, you know, gear 1 if you want to, ability 1 and 7 stars, and that is pretty much all you need of him because he is going to die anyway. So yes, his stats are not very important. Okay, so the next characters we have in this challenge is Drumguard. Drumguard is going to be your tank for both challenges. We actually build them to have a mix of potency and tenacity, but tenacity runes only, which is not actually fully optimal for Drumguard, but this is what we went with. And for artifact, we went with the potency artifact to make up for the fact that we only have tenacity runes. If we look at the stats here really fast, stats that are important, we have 33k HP, 61k shield, 179 speed, 98% potency, and 94% tenacity. Not optimal build, but a build that will get the job done. And then for challenge number 1, the last characters we have is a Saboteur. Saboteur, we are running him with 4 speed runes, 2 potency runes. Artifact is another whatever it's called, Rose of Hope. We just had that laying around, so we use it. Obviously you're probably gonna have something different on him. I used this one pretty much because damage percentage increase the amount of healing, and shield percentage increase the survivability. Obviously, if we look at the stats we are running with this dude, we are running with 4.2k magic damage. We are running with 251 speed and 77% potency. Potency is actually important for him because he can apply debuff too. So that is the team for challenge number 1, guys. For challenge number 2, we are going to be subbing Zalanor and the Saboteur for Arduk and Renta. So let's take a quick look at the build of Arduk first. So Arduk artifact is only 18% potency, really not optimal. We're running him with 4 speed and 2 potency rune. Technically, his potency is way too low. You want to get him like close to 120% potency and 220 speed plus if you can, but that's not what we did. But if we look at the stats, we have the stats that are important on him is the speed and potency. We're running with 235 speed and 87% potency. So that you know, ability block is not gonna work every single time, which is gonna suck with him, but that's the build we have. We don't want to change this build because that shows you that you don't need to have the better build, the best build to actually make that happen. And the last characters we have here is Renta. Renta, we went with did we show the artifact? Yeah, we showed the artifact of Arduk. Okay, never mind here. So Renta will go with 4 speed and 2 HP. You can see she is the one with the worst build with runes. Although we made up with that with a solid artifact, 24% damage percentage and 36% HP. HP is very important for a bear to be stronger, which is why we went with 2 HP runes with the 4 speed runes. What's as important to have her as fast as possible so you can get that bear out to take the first damage on the challenge number 2. And that's very what's important, to have that bear out again as soon as possible. So HP is going to be important. We have 36,000 HP, 32,000 shield, and 239 speed. You want to have 220 speed plus, and those are pretty much the stats that matter on her. And we do have 3.8k physical damage, but that is pretty basic here, guys. So those are the 7 characters we're going to be using for those 2 challenges. Next, guys, are going to jump in the gameplay section that was pre-recorded, obviously, so we can actually just showcase the successful run. So you guys enjoyed that gameplay section. If you have any question, comment, feedback, guys, let me know in the comment section. Also, guys, tomorrow we're going to be doing the Gear 12 challenge for Mordum, so make sure you do not miss that. And we use, you know, Gear 11 characters only for those challenges to make that more interesting for you guys, and to show that you don't need Gear 12 characters to beat Gear 12 challenge. So that's very important for me. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of my amazing community. You all enjoyed the gameplay section, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.